Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, and make sure you're not missing any of the content that we have coming out. And for this video, we're going to be diving into Cable issue number 8. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with Cable, go ahead and check out the playlist in my description and at the top of this video. It'll get you completely caught up on everything that's been going on in the Cable line so far. And with that being said, let's dive into this issue. Alright guys, this issue picks us up with Cable asking Domino a question. How does your powers work? And she tells him, I've been asked countless times how they work. And the best way that she can explain is just charted by impacts and trajectories. A new impact leads to a new trajectory, and then another, and that's life. And she just dances between the impacts. And so to answer the question, she has no idea how her powers work, they just do. And that's when Cable's like, alright, well I got it. Like, is that how we're supposed to be in Tokyo? Like, I don't get it. And she's like, I have no idea. She's like, you caught me at the end of a long day, and I was hungry. And this infuriates Cable just a little bit. And he tells her, like, I know this isn't important to you, but the reason that he took over for the other guy, aka his clone, is because he failed to clean up any of his messes. And now Strife is here, aka his clone, and he's my mess to clean up. And Domino's just like, man, I get it, but we need to sit down and eat. So they go inside, they sit down, and they have a bite. And while they're sitting here, just out of maybe pure luck, maybe because Domino's here, but he sees the man, the baby napper, and he goes tailing after him in hot pursuit, pulling out his gun, trying to blast him along the way, but fails to do so. And the man goes behind a door, and it seals with a biometric lock. And Cable, thinking that he's not able to get in, he just blasts this thing with as many rounds as he can, and then looks up and it scans his eye, only to open the door for him. Cable had thought. He thought he won his fight in the future and he could come back and fix all of the other guy's mistakes. But he's been wrong about so much. And he tells the guy, I know who you are, you effing clone. And he tells him, step away from the console or I will kill you. And he's like, you may kill me, but so will the other guy. And he hits the button. And when he hits that button, doors open up. And we're met by 12 clones of Cable. And they're all coming after him. Strife had cloned him. A lot of him. But in this moment, Cable is only furious at one person. Apocalypse. He raised the first Strife clone, and he doesn't know why. Maybe he was trying to sharpen him to do some awful things that would save us all. Who knows? But Apocalypse is no longer there, and he's got other problems going on. Something Domino had said, and the reason he's here. There has to be a reason he's here, and he feels like maybe this is the reason. Is he here because Strife is here, or is the opposite true? And this is when Domino walks into the room eating some food. She's like, yeah, well, I heard some gunshots. I thought I'd come check on you. Only to see a crap ton of clones. And Domino pulls out her gun and just starts blasting away at all of these cables. Only for one of the cables on the ground to say, ceasefire, I'm friendly, and stand up. Tell Domino that was amazing shooting, like, how did you know which one were the copies and which one was actually me? And she says, I didn't. And he's like, wow, incredible. Like, so you let luck take the wheel and emptied your clip. And she's like, no, I still have one left. And she raises her gun and puts it right between his eyes. And then goes over and picks up the real Cable. And his only question is, you're out of bullets, right? And that's how Domino knows this is him. Because that's his personality. And Cable lets her know, Strife is here. He's here right now. And he's going to keep trying to replace me. And Domino lets him know, that may be true, but one of these cables actually got away. Because I had 10 rounds, I shot 11 because I killed 2 of them with 1 bullet, so that means 1's on the run. And so they go chasing this guy down, and they pin him in a corner in an alley. And this clone lets him know, you won't find them. You won't find any of the babies, because they're already gone. And they tell him to drop his gun, and he does. But he activated the electrical component of the gun, dropping it in water and electrifying both Cable and Domino, and they drop to their knees. And while being electrified, Cable asks, where are the other stolen babies? And he says, I don't know where they are or when they are. And he tells him, like, you have me, just let those babies go, you have what you wanted. And the clone says, not yet. Not everything, but we will, in good time. And he starts going on a little monologue, but this is when we see something very lucky happen. A rock flying from the sky comes flying down, burning through the atmosphere and landing directly on top of this clone, decapitating him, and we see literally only his feet left in the wake. And Cable's just baffled, like, did a meteorite just kill him? And Domino's like, yeah, like, what are the odds of that? Like, it's been a pleasure, but lose my number for a few years. And then we're taken to another time in another place, and we see what resembles an old man Cable, and he knows whatever he's going into is a trap. And he walks in, making his presence known and seeing that there are tripwires everywhere and saying he deserved a better nemesis, but walks directly into yet another trap. And it looks like young Cable got him. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Now, this was just a fun issue, a lot of demonstration of Domino's ability, and just having her around really helps clear up some things. You know, Cable was really having issues. He hit a dead end. He teams up with Domino for one issue, and everything starts falling into place just by fate, just by chance, just by luck. And then it looks like the clone is going to win in this, but then a meteorite comes out of nowhere and takes him out. Like, that's just the phenomenal nature of Domino. You can literally make and write anything happen. I would love to be a writer for Domino because you could literally do anything with that and have so much fun. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have not yet, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and then go check out Comic Breakdown and More podcasts, where we cover all the comics we talk about on this channel, as well as a bunch of pop culture stuff, to include talking about the Justice League trailer, the Mortal Kombat trailer, all kinds of other stuff. We drop new episodes every Friday, which means tomorrow there will be a new episode. So be sure that you check that out. And until the next video,